Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the 90th review of the Soda Pop playlist. This playlist and another review from it will pop up in the last 20 seconds of this video. So, we are going to be taking a look at another Jarritos product. This is the Fruit Punch. As I said in last week's review, these have popped up in glass bottles around me. Originally, when I first did the first two, they were in like plastic. I think they were like quartz actually, but I didn't have access to the glass bottles at the time. That's what I had wanted to do. So this is the second. We had one this past week, and we will most likely have a third next week. But this is the Fruit Punch, and we are going to take it over to the desk to take a closer look at the bottle, and then we'll bring it back up top, and I will see what I think. Back in a moment. Okay, here we are, and we are looking at the cap. They're sort of neat caps. Unfortunately, I have to use a bottle opener with them, and they get dented up. I am thinking about getting one of those plunger type openers for bottles that aren't screw off. Going around, you have codes up top. Not quite sure, but the last thing is a 4, so that's fine by me. And I thought I saw one down low too. There's another lot number down low. You have another like seamless sticker on the front. This is a 12.5 fluid ounce bottle, which is 370 milliliters for those overseas. So it's a little bit odd in that. The bottle itself is really nice. It is sort of embossed. That's not the word for when this is done to glass, but you get my meaning. On the back, you have another sticker. That is the nutritional information if you would like to pause. You have a short ingredients list down below that. And the fact that this is distributed by Tip Distributors Incorporated out of El Paso, Texas for the United States. Recycling information, barcode, and the fact that it is made in Mexico. And with that, we will take it back up top, and I'll let you know what I think. And here we are, I hope. Anyway, okay, so these are not twist off. I know that from experience now. So we're just gonna... There's gonna be a light fizz off when you pop it. And it is as I expected. So there is a fruit punch smell coming off it, but it is very relaxed, mellow, almost backgroundish. Carbonation is going to be light and airy. Let me get the glass because that's completely defogged now, so it's time to use you. And we'll do the pour. More of a smell coming off it off the wider opening. Very light carbonation. There's a good amount of it, but it's very like effervescent. It's sort of light and airy, which is fine by me. The color is registering exactly how it is in person. So, cheers. And it is as I expected it. So, I don't know if you want to call this, because if you looked at that ingredients list, there is like red 40 listed and whatnot. I don't know how natural stuff like that is, but they don't put it forth as natural soda. If you notice, they put it forth as natural flavor soda. Their ingredients lists are still short, which is A-okay by me. So what you get is sort of a sweet but very mellow flavor. The flavor is not like popping candy-esque fruit punch. It's fruit punch, but it comes off as maybe what a concentrated actual fruit punch being added to carbonated water would come off as. It's not in-your-face flavor. It's laid back. It's refreshing. As I said, the carbonation is definitely there, but it's sort of light and airy. The whole product comes off, and this has been my experience with all of them, as sort of a relaxed flavor, still sweet, as you saw from the added sugar in this, but not overbearing, not staining my tongue. The product is definitely not syrupy, okay? And they've all been like this, and I feel that by not having to mask with overblown candy-like flavors, it's sort of a sign of quality. Like, they're not having to hide anything underneath, Jolly Rancher fruit punch flavoring, if you get what I'm saying. The fruit punch flavor, I have never been a big fan of the flavored stuff that's flavored fruit punch. That said, I don't mind this at all because it's not an overbearing punchy-in-the-face fruit punch. Because you didn't know that there was such a thing as a punch-you-in-the-face fruit punch. And there isn't. I just made that up. But you get what I'm saying in general. All in all, these are quality products. Now, for my own personal consumption needs, they obviously don't have caffeine, which is a sticking point, like the number one sticking point. The second sticking point is I could never drink more than one of these while working outside in the summer here. I just fall over. And that's because of the actual sugar. And they're not diet. Excuse me. So that would be a sticking product. I drink a lot of soda. Like a lot. Mostly for the caffeine, but because I drink so much, I need a diet product. The caffeine basically at this point, although my main shots of caffeine are via coffee, so I don't start dipping and going high, I fill in with soda in between. So for me, this product does not have any actual use for me, real world use for what I do from a day-to-day basis. But that said, they are refreshing, and if you were just having one as a leisurely aspect to it, they are very good, and they're not over flavored, and they're not syrupy, and you're not staining up your mouth and whatnot. So if you see them, you may want to check them out. All right. So this has been my review of Jarritos Fruit Punch in the 12.5 ounce bottle, glass. Very nice bottle, long neck, presentation excellent, along with the products in the bottles themselves. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do hope that you all are well. As always, do take care of yourselves, and God bless.